I just locked my door with my fingerprint, and it was quick and easy. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to DIY Reed. My name is Reed, and in this video, we're going to take a look at the Eufy E30 Smart Lock. This has a ton of features, and it ranks up there with some of the top-rated smart locks out there. One of the biggest improvements with this one is its integration with Matter and Apple HomeKit. This is a huge win for the consumer. Now, the cool thing is Matter matters, right? If you want to set this up with a custom integration with or automations or anything like that with your Apple HomeKit or Alexa or Google Home, you can even do it with Home Assistant. You can get this lock going with everything, and that way you can set up automations. And automations are cool. I don't know if anybody's told you that, but there's nothing like leaving your house thinking you forgot to lock your house. You just get a notification and it says, hey, you left your house, you didn't lock your door, and I went ahead and locked it for you. That's how cool that is. If you don't have any automations like that going on, don't worry. When you leave your house, you can quickly check on the app to see if the door's been locked, and if it hasn't, you can go ahead and lock it from the app. So that's kind of cool too. In the box, you get the Eufy Lock keypad. It comes with a fingerprint on the top, the keypad, a physical key lock, and then on the bottom, you have the USB-C port. This is for if the battery dies, you can hook it up to an external charger or a battery pack. Moving on the back, you got the back plate. You have the physical lock turn, the battery compartment, which takes 8 AA batteries. Moving on from that, you have the mounting plate. It goes between the door and the lock. Mounting hardware, 2 keys, 8 AA batteries, a striker plate, deadbolt, Eufy sticker, and a quick start guide. Now we talk about the features. This is Matter supported, so it can be connected to many different smart hubs to help with automations. Why does this matter? Well, Matter is like a new automation or new integration with other smart home hubs and all that. It basically allows you to integrate with a ton of different smart home hubs. It makes it way more compatible than a lot of other things out there. Now, speaking about hubs, the smart lock does not have a hub that it connects to. The Wi-Fi signal goes directly from the actual lock itself to your local network, your Wi-Fi network. Wi-Fi is built into this model. There are many different ways to unlock this. You can unlock it with your fingerprint. You can use a key code combination, physical keys, and then you can also open this with the Eufy app. Oops, I forgot. You can also unlock this using voice assistants with Alexa, Siri, and Google Home. This lock is powered by 8 AA batteries. I was kind of hoping for their 10,000 milliamp rechargeable battery. However, I can understand going with AA's batteries because this lock will last up to 8 months or more. It just depends. Now that 8 months or more is based off of unlocking it 10 times a day, which for me, I don't unlock my lock very often, maybe twice a day at most. So the AA batteries are going to last me quite a while. Now, once the battery wears down, you will get a notification about 20% battery life left, just to let you know that, hey, please replace the batteries. That way you're not locked out of your house with your smart lock. It's no longer a smart lock if it's not working, right? But if you do let it go all the way down and the batteries do die, you just need USB-C and a portable power bank, and you can power this puppy real quickly up and unlock it. That way you can get inside your house and change the batteries out. Now, since this lock is going to be outside, it will be up against the weather. So this lock is IP53 weather rating and is BHMA certified. And that's very important because it passes quite a few different tests. Here's a quick look at the smartphone app and its features. So we're in the Eufy app here, and at the very top, that's my lock. It says front door. If you have an extra, like I have a sliding glass door in the back of my house, this won't work for. But if you have more than one lock, you can name them. So it says unlock, tells you what it is right now. As you can see here, it says drag to lock. So I can drag this thing to the lock and boom, it locks it. That's how quick it locks it. And it also beeps up to you, but you can take that beep off if you want to. Drag to unlock it real quick. Then at the bottom left here, there are lock events, and it tells you who locked, who unlocked, and who did it. And it does it based off of the access profiles here. So I got DIY Reed, that's me. I have my cleaning lady set up here. So right now I only have 2. So I can put my wife and my kids on there. I can put my friends, my parents, whatever. Right now it's just me. I have a passcode that I set up, and then I have a fingerprint. I only got one fingerprint set up right now. You can do more than one if you want to. And then I have my cleaning lady that comes every other Friday or once a month, I think. I can't remember which one. But I have her set up. I don't have her set up with a fingerprint, which I could if I want to, but I got a passcode. So I tell her the passcode, and then I have a schedule for her. So she can't come to the house on a Monday and clean my house randomly, or Tuesday or Wednesday. I just have her set up on Friday between 9 a.m. and, 1800 hours. What's that? 5 p.m.? 6 p.m.? I think it's 6 p.m. Whatever. And I just have it on Fridays. And there's a start date and an end date. I could probably set that a little bit further out. But this allows me to, only between that time and on Fridays can that code be used. That way it can't be used at any other time. And then also, if I wanted to, I can do, instead of repeated code, I can do a time span. So between a certain date and whenever it works. So like, say you have a babysitter that's going to be, or a nanny that's going to take care of your kids for like a week while you're on vacation. You can have that code work for 1 week. You don't have to remember to turn it off or anything like that. But you can set up as many people as you want here for the most part. If you go to settings here, you have a lot of different settings that you can go through. You can integrate this with the doorbell or a camera on the Eufy system. You can have auto lock on, so I can say, okay, I want it to auto, once it's unlocked, I want it to auto lock after so many seconds. You can also have it auto lock each day. So like maybe 8 p.m. every day, just for comfort, I can say auto lock my front door. The only problem with that is it doesn't shut the door for you and lock it. It just locks it. So if your door is open, it can lock it, but it doesn't really do any good, right? So then you have one touch locking. So that means when I'm leaving, I can just go ahead and tap the logo, and it automatically, there it goes, it locks. And that way, when it's quick and easy. Wrong try protection, I can put that on, so that way it alerts me. Scramble passcode is really cool because you can type in a couple numbers at the beginning. So someone's behind you, you can type in a couple numbers at the beginning and then put your 4 digits or 8 digits and then a couple numbers at the end, so they can't tell what number you actually used. And then works with Matter. That's how you get it integrated with Matter. Lock sound, we can turn that off. I don't really care for that. Well, we'll leave it on just for whatever, so I can hear it. Lock calibration, this is really good. Once you get it all installed, it's pretty easy to install, just like installing a door lock. But once you get it installed, it'll calibrate itself. But for whatever reason, if it ever gets out of calibration, it's not working properly, you can go in here and have it calibrate the lock. There is a guide on here that shows you step by step on how to install this lock, which is really cool. So if you have never done it before, it'll help you out. Notification, right now I have it set up to notify me when the door is unlocked, and it'll tell you by who and how it was unlocked. So that way you can quickly see when your door was unlocked, who did it, and whatnot. So that way I get a notification if my daughter unlocks the door. I can have it set up to be locked as well, which not really care about that. General kind of just gives you can rename it, time settings, mounting guide like we just talked about device for like firmware updates, and internet connection, which we don't need to change. I can share the device. I can share this lock on the app with my wife, partner, friends, family members, grandparents, whatever. And then share my thoughts or remove the device. Here are my final thoughts. Now, there are so many different smart locks out there. Even Eufy themselves have, they have quite a few. They have at least 3 or 4 different smart locks out there. This one doesn't have a camera on it. Honestly, in my personal opinion, the locks with the cameras on them are useless because most people have storm doors, or at least most people in the Midwest, I guess. I don't know if it's a regional thing, but everybody I know has a storm door, and if you have a camera on your lock, the storm door kind of gets interfered with that, and you can't see what's going on. So that camera is useless. So this lock doesn't actually come with a camera, and it saves you money. I think this lock's about $140, $150. I'll leave a link in the description below so you can check it out. But the features that it does have, pretty much every other lock has out there, other than Matter integration. Now, the fingerprint reader is awesome. So, the last thing I want to do is remember a code, or last thing I want to do when I'm holding something or carrying something, I can just put my finger on the fingerprint and it automatically unlocks it real quick. Or I can use the code, put in a code. And the really cool thing about the code thing is I can put in on the app, tell someone, hey, go ahead and go to my house and get me something real quick. And I can give them a one-time use code, and they just put it in there, and then it's burned after use, and I don't have to worry about them getting in the house again. Lastly, I can also, well, not lastly, but I can unlock it with the app if I want to. Hey, call me when you get to the house. Unlock it for them. Or I can use the physical key if I want to. They make the physical key show up on this. It's not hidden by anything, which is kind of weird, but it's not a big deal. It just shows that it's a lock, but I wish they would have hidden that. I wish they would have hid that, because how often are you going to be using the physical keys? I don't ever really use a physical key. I haven't used a physical key at my house for over 8 years. Just my personal opinion. Other than that, quick, easy use of it and schedules and all that for a cleaning lady or cleaning person or anything like that. Or if you have someone come to your house for babysitting or whatever it is, you can give them their own code. They only have access certain days, certain time frames. That's cool. All of that makes this thing well worth it. If you need a lock that's smart and you need a keypad to get in real quick and easy, or a fingerprint reader, and then being able to do it with your phone app, and then Matter integration. All of that for like a low price. And if you found this video helpful, please leave me a like and feel free to ask any questions down in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear from you. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing for more tech reviews, home automation, home and automotive how-to videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.